absolutely the Dallas Fort Worth area. And the crazy thing is, when I seen it, like, you kind of, with these stories, you kind of never really know what's the real backstory. And I even did my homework. I haven't watched a Charleston White interview in a long time, but I do know this Say Cheese. That's how I know who even know who Lil Ronnie is, because I mean, Say Cheese is based out of Texas, so I mean, I know that he kind of have gave platforms to Lil Ronnie and what's Slim name, the Go Yayos and the what's my name, Yellow Beezy, like all of those Sauce Walker, all of them. So like, I know of these people because of Say Cheese. So I was like, all right, let me, before I even give my opinion, one, I'm not rushing to give my opinion, especially with no 5-year-old losing their life. I'm never rushing to give my opinion on no kids losing their life, but just still trying to figure out, like, what was the backstory on this? Like, were they beefing? Where they used to be friends? Like what is the real kind of like draw to this? And Marcus found the clip, and that was the crazy thing, is he found the clip that made me was like, yikes. So I'm going to play this clip of Lil Ronnie, and he was kind of like, I'm gonna play this clip of him just talking crazy. And when you
but you know the sad part, before you even played that, me and Erica was having a conversation, and I was just like, if I seen this as this behavior with my, you know what I'm saying, I would not let my kid, I wouldn't feel safe with him going, you know, my kids.
I think okay, I get what you're saying. So if you were to just to paint a picture, I guess to make the conversation a little bit clear for people listening. So basically, I'm gonna play this clip, and Marcus and Eric, I guess, was having a conversation like, if your baby father or baby mother was getting into it with people via social media, and I'm talking about like aggressive, where the conversation is like gun talk, would you sit here and still let your kid go with the other parent? And the real clip, and the sad thing about it is, most baby mothers, I'm not saying all, but it's a lot of them, are that delusional, think that their baby father is the toughest nigga from God knows where. And then that's why shit like this be happening.
Again, and it was just so fun because, like I said, we had that conversation. That was right before I seen that video.
Yeah, so
because I was like, we don't know. I was like, well, he's a rapper, so I'm just like, maybe he was dissing, you know, like he had ops or something. Like, but would you let your kids go?
And you know the crazy thing is, even when, and it's so funny because if I didn't see this video, if I was just going off of the video, the interview, me listening to Charleston White on Say Cheese, I would have honestly thought it, because I have listened to what I'm saying. Charleston White has some of the wildest ways to paint people. Like, he painted Lil Ronnie like he was the nicest guy. He ain't really on no gangster stuff, this, that, and the third. Like, he painted him like this was, and the only thing I kept listening, I'm like, oh, Charleston White must really like this little nigga, because like, I can't unhear the video that I heard. Me hearing that video, I'm with y'all. Like, I don't necessarily, like, this nigga could never come pick up my kid talking crazy to somebody like this via social media, because it's like, one, you just want some crack. Like, even talking to your phone like that, period. Even if you didn't have real smoke, it's just like, bro, you bringing a different type of attention. And that goes back to the Stephen A. Smith, LeBron thing. Like, people's level of crash out is completely different. Everybody don't take disrespect at the same level. Like, everybody not gonna just see something and be on their Martin Luther King and turn the other cheek. Some niggas gonna meet you with straight violence. So I'm gonna play this clip, and then we can get into the story.
Come to the, oh my damn mama, you can't go to that car wash, boy. It's been a lot of talk, but you haven't got touched, and your partner, he haven't got touched in the worst way. On blood game, man. You niggas don't got not one dead op. It's not one killer that bang folk eat at the city. No, hey, he dangerous. Not one. On blood, nigga, free all my little brothers. Niggas know we been smacking shit. I got too many niggas up under my toes. That's why I don't pop out. I don't do none of this shit you niggas can do. Y'all don't have no real beef. Y'all niggas shit, some kid, petty, rap shit, man. Leave me up out of that, man. This shit real. On blood game, nigga, I gotta deal with a lot of shit right now, man. Like, you don't even understand. You ain't never been through this. You don't have the type of niggas around you to take you through this type of shit. Them niggas are pussy. Every nigga that's 4E is nowhere near gangster. You not from the south side. You can't go to Agland. Why you trying to, that nigga try to talk walk? I'm from Agland. Come to the, oh my damn mama, you can't go to that car wash, boy. Yeah, them niggas been kicked you up out of murder gang. Nigga, stop playing. The south side was never accepting you, gang. You are from Lil Vegas. Keep pushing that shit. Stop saying you from the south side, man. Claim Lil Vegas like how y'all came out, because y'all know the south side was not accepting y'all. Nigga, I'm more respected on the south side than you lame ass niggas. And that's a fact, nigga. Them niggas, how they just had you Chuck and them running out that goddamn Airbnb, dick and ball swinging on blood game, left that boy ass naked. He come out there, motherfucker. Dick and ball swinging, and I know because Mad Max was there. Yeah, free Mad Max on blood. You pulling up. Yeah, he told me about how that nigga came out that whole dick and ball swinging. He had to give him a shirt. On blood. Well, y'all nigga might well go hide somewhere. Go crawl up on the rock. Cause that rap shit is over with for y'all, man. Y'all doomed. Boy, that wasn't no car wreck either back then when you flipped a couple of times because you thought you was safe enough to go to a club in my city. Yeah, how them boy had you in the neck brace in the hospital. You all on Twitter thanking God that you still alive. But guess who have touched CJ? And
so it's like I said, when you have that type of smoke on the internet, it's like, and that wasn't him talking. That was somebody. I guess this was somebody who they was beefing with was talking. I'm reading the caption when they saying it. So I guess this was I think it's the nigga name. I think his name CJ Casino or something like that. But my whole point of it is, if you got that type of smoke or whatever the case may be, and to me, it's like them even telling you can't go back to that car wash, like, and you trying. I don't know if you felt like you was proving a point by going to the car wash. You can't do that with your kid with you, dog. Like that's just it's just like, and I think sometimes you have to be, especially as a parent, not even if you're not a parent, even if you just somebody period on the internet, you have to be cautious on what you got going on and what you saying, and you have to move like you know you got some type of animosity and some type of smoke on you. You can't just freelance and act like I'm not seeing it untouchable. Yeah, like you untouchable, and that be people problem. Sometimes people you be too gassed up and believing that you untouchable, bro. Nobody walking planet Earth is untouchable, dog. Somebody try to clip the president. Like, what we like, listen what I'm saying. So somebody can sit here and take a shot at the president. Bro, there's no way in hell you could think you as a regular human being is untouchable, dog. That's just not. And of course, like I said, it's sad. And when you're talking about a kid losing their life, you want to sit here and talk about it with grace, but at the same time, I cannot be an adult and not hold other adults accountable, because that to me is just, that goes into parenting, dog. Like, you know what you got going on in the street, and even if you see, and I ain't seen him saying the same way we was talking about, like where you could pick up and drop your kid over. Like, if you know for a fact you got tension in the street, no, you shouldn't even be riding around with in no type of car that people recognize you for. And it's so crazy because I could play a clip. I wish I would have had this video. It's a video of Jada Waiter, and she was sitting here talking about how she parked. She had a stalker, and somebody put what's the one of them little air tags on one of her cars. But she was basically saying she got her cars is noticeable. She just parked them at a townhouse and don't live there. But somebody put the jump in her under one of her cars, followed her to that jump, but she didn't stay there. She was just dropping the car off and driving a regular car home. But if she taking that precaution just as a popular woman, so as a man, you gotta sit here and still take them same precautions. You cannot put your kids or your family, screw even if your kids, you got a mother, you got a grandmother, and that just comes with rules on beefing in the streets. If you're somebody popular and people know where your parents live at, you gotta still move according to know that, like, I can't even get too crazy because people know where my parents live at. Like these, and that's just, to me, just sometimes those are rules that you learn in the streets, because if somebody can't touch you, they can always touch your family. And if you actually love your family, you got to be cautious of that type of situation. That to me is just like, even what, and the sad thing is like, and that's the only crazy thing about Twitter is like, you could be scrolling and then it's just something that just pop on your timeline. And it's so messed up is because I'm just such a, damn, I want to see what happened. Like I didn't go looking for it, but it come on the timeline. I'm probably just as bad because I'm still gonna click it. I'm like, damn, let me see what happened. And bro, that shit was like, damn, dog. I can't even imagine what was going through his brain, because
I was confused.
He ran away from. I don't know how it happened, and that's why I was. Because see,
I keep hearing mixed. What's name? I heard some like, did they open fire on the car, and that's why he got out and ran, or did they go back and shoot at the car?
They opened fire on the car. I think he was by the car, and
when they opened fire, and that's when he took off.
He took off running.
Okay,
and then they chased him.
Okay, because that's what I'm saying.
Well, so I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, I'm not a parent, but I don't necessarily know. Like, I don't even know. Like, what's the proper? I don't think nobody would know what's the proper thing to do in that situation. But I don't know.
You don't know, but you can.
In that situation, I'm trying to steal my kid.
But maybe he felt like running away from the car to stop them from shooting
at the car. Yeah,
but it was too late, obviously. But that's what I'm thinking, because you're not gonna leave your child. But you don't want your child to get hurt either. So maybe he tried to run away from them so they wouldn't shoot the car, or they would stop shooting the car.
That's a tough one.
It's sad. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
And it was her birthday too.
Yeah, and that's messed up. Even in the little video of her little classmate making the jump, saying like that shit is tough, dog. Like, and I feel so bad for everybody involved in that. And I ain't talking about the people who actually did the shooting, but I'm talking about the baby moms, his parents, whatever. Like that's a lot. But again, when we talk about energy that you put out there, again, even tying it in with the Stephen A. Smith thing,
no way you taking my kid. Yeah, and especially like I said, seeing that video or even knowing that you out here doing all this, robbing or whatever the case may be. Hell nah, you can come see them and that's it. Yeah. You're not taking them nowhere.
Yeah, that was tough. Let me play the clip of these police officers though.
And now we've identified the two cowards who took the lives of these innocent people. We have public enemy number 1, Adonis Robinson, who's also a registered sex offender.
Shit.
Public enemy number 2, Jacoby Russell, who's on the run. They're scared, they're cowards, they're hiding. We ask the public, please, you know where they're at? Let us know. This has been.
And you know what the sad thing is, and this is kind of the messed up part about all of this is, they probably realistically, if they would have still did the same exact thing that little girl was in there, the police probably wouldn't in the kid. And that's the sad thing. Like it only becomes a big story, and they searching and looking for you because the little girl was there. Because if this was just like, a rapper got killed at the car wash and he was by himself, the police wouldn't even care. Like you could have literally got away with this, and you could have went and made your little stupid diss songs or whatever the case may be. Nobody, but because you were so reckless and you killed a kid, now that's why you're gonna spend the rest of your life in jail. And you in Texas, they probably gonna give you the death penalty. Because they're going to make you're in there, ain't gonna no way in hell you're not gonna get nothing less than a 50 ball if you don't get the death penalty. If Texas got the death penalty, I promise you they're gonna give it to you just to make an example out of you. If this is too much like a layup for anybody running for office, and of course because in the next couple of years, like they about to start voting again, it's gonna be judges gonna be up for jobs or whatever the case may be, and judges and police, sheriffs, and all of those, they want to be able to have big cases like this up under their belt where they show that they put down the law and make people feel more comfortable in the city and states that they live in. So trust and believe they gonna make an example out of them two niggas. I don't even really need to play the clip of the girl sitting here saying that they were sitting here saying that she was in the car, she was the driver. I don't even need to play that shit because she was doing a bunch of yelling and screaming.
She set him up. She was the one who was driving them, I guess, when they drove 3 hours away or whatever the case may be. I don't necessarily know. Honestly, I don't even. Thoughts and prayers. Yeah, just thoughts and prayers, especially to the baby moms. And I feel, just watching the videos of her, like her energy seemed like it's kind of crazy and she ready to crash out. But of course, you lose your kids, so you can't tell somebody how to react to that situation. But yeah, that's a tough one, dog. I just, like I said, just my last thing for people who listening, especially for men who are listening, shit, even women, because women be on social media crashing out and really add into different type of like beef or whatever, bro. Be careful. Like you can't, like you have to be very cautious of what type of energy you put out on social media, because you don't know who you talk. like you may feel like you know who you're talking to. You may feel like, oh yeah, I can beat this person if we get into a physical fight. But what if they don't want to fight you? Or what if they feel like what if they physically feel like, oh yeah, you'll beat the shit out of me. I don't want to fight you because I know you can knock me out. Sometimes you got to understand, people who are scared of you be the people who will take it 100 times to a different level. Like their level. If I know that you can beat me, what's the purpose of me even trying to fight you? I'm just gonna smoke you. And that sometimes people don't understand. That's how everybody's level of crash out ain't the same. Everybody not gonna meet you at the same type of level. But I guess a little bit of lighter news, we can get to people losing their job for shaking their cheeks